So Meruem versus Netero. We've all seen this play out, but I haven't seen a lot of videos just talking about how crazy this fight was. But before that, let's start from the beginning. Netero is showcasing his aura towards Cult and asking how it compares to the king. But while they see his aura, both Morel and Nav look at Netero like he's a demon. They're sweating and surprised. But Cult? Cult's over here thinking, this guy is the strongest? We're fucked. He even says Netero would probably not even lay a finger on the king. But y'all already know in every anime, the old characters are demons. So Netero's over here getting excited. Finally, a strong opponent. First of all, did you not hear what Cult just said?
I doubt that you'll be able to lay a finger on him.
And on a side note, can we also talk about Netero's drip? Like the creators couldn't give him a fashion fit that gives him more aura. We got Killer with all these cool outfits, and then there's Netero who got some slim thick shorts on. Hey, I don't care if it's his lucky outfit. But yeah, let's move on to fight day. Gon and Killua and the others are just, doing a whole countdown to execute the plan. And then we got these two old men just coming down from the sky on a whole aura dragon. Not only that, but after it's coming down, the dragon separates into 1,000,000 arrows flying down. If that was me, I'm dying, I'm dead. Then Pito, not caring whatsoever, leaps towards it. He wants all the smoke, and then he finds Netero. But when Pito finds Netero, he's flying in the air, not moving an inch. How the hell does this old man have so much aura with that fit on? Pito, with his animal instincts, instantly went from being a demon to what the hell is that? Then we just see Netero smiling, and then does a whole punch, pushing Pito 100 miles away with the force it created. Pito, worried about the king, tries to stop himself with all the force that it created, and then he does so. But at what cost? He sees thousands of arrows just flying down on the castle where she was supposed to protect. So, before we continue, I know Pito is a man, but would y'all smash or is that just me? No? Alright, I guess that's just me. Anyways, Zeno and Netero arrive to meet Meruem, but Meruem is pissed. His aura is pouring out and they're left frozen. Meruem tells them, let's take this somewhere else. All because the little human that he liked is about to die. Now, Netero is mad because why did he bring Zeno and pay all this money to move Meruem somewhere else when he didn't have to pay Zeno at all? And I know, hiring the Zoldycks is a lot of bread. They went to the rooftop and then Zeno summons his Nen dragon again so they can leave. Why are they both aura farming when they ride the dragon? We got Meruem with his arms crossed and his tail wrapped around the hand of the dragon. Then we got Netero sitting on the dragon like this. Who are they trying to impress? Are the females watching them leave? They arrive to their destination and Netero says they can go all out. Then Meruem asks, why do you fight? Netero's face after hearing that says it all. Ain't no way this guy has asked me this question when we went all the way here to fight. Are we gonna fight or are we gonna have a conversation? Meruem says you can't beat me, so why you trying to die early? Damn, this man Netero is 100 years old. He lived his life. Mr. Senior Citizen just wants a strong opponent. Netero starts glowing with his Nen and Meruem is still trying to talk. Meruem says his actions are for the people, so if he gotta kill some to better the world, I'ma do it. So let's work together. Then sits down because he doesn't want to fight. Netero scratching his head like, you a bitch, and said fuck that, I'ma do my own thing. And summons a 100-type Gyuyan, then does a karate chop right on Meruem. Meruem says, yeah, that was a cool attack, I'll give you props, but I mean you're still weak, and I don't want to embarrass you. So yeah, let's stop this.
Stop it.
And then sits down like nothing happened. Netero knew he didn't want to fight, so he made a deal. The king didn't know his name yet. So Netero said, I'm gonna tell you your name as long as you fight me. So he said, I bet, let's get it. And just like that, the fight finally started. They start powering up like Goku Black and Goku fighting. Then Netero summons the Hands of Doom and starts swinging. He kept swinging Meruem to the ground, just stomping him out until they break the floor. They both fall down to whatever this big room is, and then Netero calmly says, this is where you die. Damn, not wasting no time, Netero slaps Meruem across the room like nothing. Even after getting slapped around, Meruem didn't receive much damage. Then Meruem starts telling Netero, you earned my praise. But Netero didn't really like that an insect is talking down on him, so he starts slapping Meruem again. They just go back at it back and forth, Meruem getting slapped around every single time, but it just feels like a dummy hitting him. So he keeps going until Meruem finally lands a hit. he took Netero's leg clean off. He tells Netero, "You done well for a human." But Netero is laughing it off and then palms his leg to close the wound and then says, "Did you think the fight was over?" So Meruem says, "I bet," then leaps towards Netero, and then Netero swings but misses, and then that caused him to lose his arm as well. Meruem thought again that the fight was over, and then he's demanding to know his name, but Netero, being a demon, just taunts him. "Did you really think I could only pray with one arm?" Then traps him, leading to a whole light beam attack. The no-hand attack frying Meruem. After exhausting all that men, Netero finally looks like an old man who's weak and frail. But it's still not over. How is this old man still alive? Even though Netero used up all his power, Meruem comes walking up and says, "That was cool, I like that attack." Then just yaps about him being king and no human can match him. He says, "It's alright, this fight was for nothing. I'll give some type of equality for some of the humans, so don't worry." Then Netero finally tells him his name, but that caught Meruem off guard and he starts looking like an actual demon. This made the king finally feel fear. Netero stabs himself right in the heart. He did that to just finally take himself out to activate a whole nuke that was implanted in him. It activates when Netero's heart stops beating. Meruem caught on too late and tries to escape, but is checkmate. A whole bomb activated, leading to an explosion, taking everything out. Poof and Yubi was already on their way to help out the king, but they arrived too late. The explosion already happened and they're just looking at the mess frozen in place. Poof starts going crazy, but they try to search for their king. Yuppie finally finds the king while screaming for help. Both of them start crying while the king just looks like a burnt piece of chicken. To save the king, Poof starts giving the king his cells so he can recover. The king starts thinking, "Damn, this low-key tastes good. What is this?" Then Poof gets excited that he tastes good. Hey yo! So Yuppie wants in on the action as well and starts feeding the king his cells too. They both get excited that their cells are giving the king some crazy feeling, making the king feel like he's in heaven. The king said he wanted all, and both of them just ascended after what the king just said. Meruem fully recovers and his strength just increased even more. Both Yuppie and Poof are crying in joy because they feel so happy that they got to be inside the king. Yo. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Meruem got the upper hand and survived, sadly. But it was a really good fight and I love this fight. Hope y'all liked the video though, and if so, subscribe. Turn on the bell notification for more videos like these, because you know, why not? I love every single one of y'all, but that's all. Bye.